Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Matt back, and I thought I'd get on here and talk to you a little bit about the Redcard and whether you can dash without your Redcard. So before we get into the video, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, also hit the bell notification so whenever I upload, you'll know. So let's get into it. Can you dash without your Redcard? Yes. Short answer is yes, you can. So for instance, I made a video about why I don't like Redcard orders, and I'll leave it up in the description below and then in the cards up above, so you can watch that if you want to. So can you dash? Yes. I mean, when you first start out, like for instance, for me, when I first signed up and I went and did what I needed to do to sign up and whatnot, I had to do one order, and then they sent me an activation kit, and all the activation kit for me, all it included was a Redcard, instructions to activate it, and a bag for, to insulate your food, keep it warm or cold. But the only thing is that you won't know whether or not you will have a Redcard order or not. So what I mean is, when you get an order come in, all there is on the screen is a map telling you where, little point of the, store to go to, the house, and then the distance, the pay, and then up top is a little countdown. If you don't accept the order within that time, it'll, decline the order, it'll go to somebody else. And then there's a decline button and accept button. After you accept it and you get over to the restaurant and you slide right, and it tells you whether you need to pay up in the right left-hand corner, or no, top left-hand corner. It'll tell you no need to pay a Redcard order. And the only things that, most places don't, you don't have to pay at all. The only places that I've ever had to pay, which was twice, I believe, if I remember correctly, and that was at Wendy's. And I actually had to order. Like, I actually had to go through the drive-thru, order their food, and then go, pay for them. And then, or even go in, but at that time, since COVID and all that, I couldn't go into the stores, so I had to go through the drive-thru. And then, when it came to this restaurant for the Chinese place, I had to go inside, and I didn't have to order it for them, because I think I believe I've read that what happens is, after the people order it, they on, the DoorDash app, they get the order, and then you just go in there and you pay for it. And after that, yeah, that was fine. But there are other places I've read, and this is in certain areas. I mean, not everywhere. I'm in Virginia, so, everywhere could be a little bit different. But for now, that I know of, is Wendy's and, local Chinese and sushi restaurants. But here's a couple lists from a couple others, and I'll leave the link in the description below. And it says Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Jack in the Box, and Wendy's. Those are the three that people have posted. Now, I don't have Jack in the Box over here. That's in the West Coast and wherever else in the U.S. I don't have it over here in Virginia that I know of. So I don't include that here. But so I'm guessing if you're in California or somewhere else that has Jack in the Box and you're DoorDash and you get an order from Jack in the Box, most likely you're going to have to pay with a Redcard. My experience with McDonald's, no, I have never had to pay a Redcard with McDonald's. The only thing I've ever had to do with McDonald's is, if they're open, you're allowed to go through the dining area. All I've ever done, or even drive-through, all I've ever done was tell them the number, because they say don't give them the customer name. Tell them to give them the customer number, and then they'll give you the food. And you can sit there and, dash without your Redcard. It's just, the only thing is that you don't know whether unless you know the restaurants in your area that do Redcard orders, and you don't have your Redcard, you can easily order a new one. They're free, that I know, from the last time I know of. I mean, when I ordered my last one, it was free. But just like, if you needed fast cash, you need to sit there and order a you need a Redcard, then you're going to have to decline the order after you accept it. And then that can affect your completion rate, because your completion rate, is when you accept an order and then you decline the order, or you accept it and complete it. It'll go up or down whether you accept it or don't. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just an interesting fact, and I got a comment in the comments letting me know, and I wanted to make a video on that, whether you can dash without your red card, and whether you will know in an order if it's a red card or if you need to pay. And that's all I have for you today. I mean, if you have anything, in the comments, leave them in the comments. Leave me what you want to know. If you have any questions, leave them there. I'll leave my socials in there. You can follow me. Let me know other tips that you want to hear, or even just let me know what your experiences with red cards, or even just DoorDash in general. So yeah, I don't have anything else. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.